If you are a freelancer, creative, graphic designer, web designer, photographer, anything in the creative field, then this video is made for you. What's up everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Katie Polonsky. I am a web designer located in Dallas, Texas. I specialize in website design, brand strategy, website strategy, and user experience centered design. In this video, I'm going to give you my best tips for building your portfolio website. Whether you want to gain more clients, attract the right customer, get a new job in your industry, get a different job in your industry, or gain your ideal customer, I have 10 tips that will help you achieve any of those things. So let's get started. Number 1. Your portfolio website needs to answer the questions that your future clients, future jobs, potential clients, anyone in that realm would be asking. Some of those questions could be along the lines of, what's your process? What's your strategy? What's your focus? What types of projects do you specialize in? I know that's a really big realm, but you kind of get the point there. Number 2, only show work that attracts the kind of job or client that you want. If you're a photographer and you predominantly work with food, restaurants, then you clarify that in the homepage of your website, especially if that's the ideal client that you want to continue to attract or the type of job that you want. Number 3, that's not 3. Number 3, keep your case studies simple but give insight. I'm a big believer in having visual elements. Humans were attracted to them. We like looking at pictures more than we like reading words. But if you're throwing just a lot of pictures from a project on a web page and calling that a case study, it's not really gonna slide. Your potential audience would like to see a little more insight into why you chose to do certain things on that project, why you chose that logo design, or how you came up with that logo design. Even showing something like raw sketches for a logo goes a long way. People love that shit. Number 4, if you have data, show it. While probably most of us creatives are not really that into data, I get it, I used to be one of those, I used to. But that doesn't mean everyone who looks at your website is the same as you. Probably a lot of them aren't the same as you. If you're a content manager and you have helped a profile grow their social media account, take note of that data because that can really help on your case study. It's not just pretty pictures and words at that point, it's data. More power to you. Okay, number 5, I have learned the hard way. It still pains me to talk about this. Tip number 5 is to capture screenshots, save your work before launch. I learned the hard way. I launched a client's website about a year ago now, and a week later, they changed the homepage. I'm not saying like they moved a couple things around. That's always fine. It was gone, but it's too late now. I'm not even invested in that anymore. I moved on, I'm past it. But the point is, I have learned anything from this process, it is to definitely take screenshots, whatever you need to document your work that you did. It wasn't even one of my favorite projects. Staying on the case studies topic, we have number 6, show your designs in their natural environment. If you're showing a website design, put it in a laptop. If it's a social media profile, put it on a phone. It's easier to understand and it makes more sense. If you just show a floating piece of content, it doesn't resonate as much as if you see it in a phone. I mean, like literally, we have our phones all the time. Like, it makes more sense. Number 7, optimize the images on your website. I cannot express how important this is. I had a handful of photographers reach out and say something along the lines of, my WordPress site won't let me upload more photos. They say I don't have enough memory, like how can I fix it? And after a 5-minute dive into the back end, I realized that they're uploading full-sized images, like 5,000 pixels, onto their website. And I'm like, whoa, 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 you don't need it that big. You don't. Optimize your images. If you need to know how to do that, I have a blog post on my website walking you through all the steps. The reason why optimizing is so important is because it saves memory, it cuts down on file size, but still keeps your images at a good enough quality for web. I'll put the link to the blog post down below. Please start optimizing your images. Very important. This one is gonna baffle you kids. You're gonna be like, why didn't I think of that? I'm gonna be like, I don't know, why didn't I think of it 3 years ago? Because we didn't think about it. Number 8 is to make your contact form work for you. A good example of how to make your contact form work for you is if you're seeing a trend in some of the questions that you have to keep asking your inquiries, just add that as a section on your contact form. It can alleviate some of the extra back and forth. And just like that, we're on number 9. And to change out the memory card. That's what I get for talking too much. Number 9, add your social links. I have been to a handful of portfolio websites and their links are outdated or just wrong. Linking to the wrong thing, who knows? Link your active socials. Link them all. Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, I don't know, Tumblr. You never know who's gonna be like, I love Tumblr. Link your active socials. If you're not really engaging on Twitter anymore, don't link it. I wouldn't recommend. Are you ready? It's number 10, baby. We're on number 10. You're not ready for this one. There's probably gonna be some controversy on this, but hear me out. Number 10, don't put prices on your portfolio. Don't do it. That's it, just don't do it. It'll be less stress on you. What if your dream client, oh my gosh, I wanna work with this brand, this type of client so bad, and they see that number on your website and they're like, nah. See the number and it doesn't fit budget, you can't even talk your way back into their hearts. So that's why I don't put prices on my website. Don't do it. And if you do it, it's fine. You can honestly do whatever you want. You can take none of my advice. I'm just trying to help. So that's gonna wrap up my 10 tips for your DIY portfolio website. If you enjoyed the video today and liked any of my tips, please subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or visit my website. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.